Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to crash e4. We're going to play the move c6 right here. So here my opponent played the move knight to c3, right? Which is weird. As we are just going to play the move d5 takes. So here an exchange variation of the Caro-Kann. I mean, my opponent can play a move like this. You can play a move like this. As you are going to play simple chess and dominate. So yeah, my opponent went in aggressive. He's like, no. Let me give you a check instead. So it's very good. Wow, opponent is being the best. So now, most likely, he's going to play their knight right there. And as you know, when they play their knight, we play our bishop here to g4, putting pressure right away. We don't have to wait. So now, we're going to play our knight. We are going to develop our bishop. Then we are good to go. So let's see. Well, my opponent went out of the pin, but now we can take this 90, and my opponent is going to have double pawns right here. This is actually bad for him, but it's okay. We are not going to punish him right away because we can also be kind. So here we are going to play. I mean, I really like the bishop here, and of which my opponent he can also try the same thing that we just did right there. He can also come here, but it's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So now I'm just simply going to castle. There's nothing wrong about the move castling. Here, my opponent can't play this move, which is actually a good thing to us. So now let's see what and where is he going to play. But so far, e4 has been crushed because just look at our position. We don't have double pawns, and my opponent has this pawn, and here we only have this piece right here, which is a people they call it a backward pawn, but it's actually okay. So once you finish your development, what you want is these rooks, they have to communicate with each other before you do any attack. So here I played this move right here, queen to c7, because I want to put pressure here and also at the same time to activate my rooks. And this rook didn't play in the opening, so I'm going to put it here to go along this diagonal. So let's see what my opponent is going to do. As you can see that we've been just dominating from the opening. Now we are just too good, man. Let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to push? Is he going to defend? That's the question. Because one thing you must also do as a player, you must put your rook right at the open first. Here my opponent, he didn't even defend the pawn. He just went here. He went right here on e1. I don't know any threat that is doing right there, so I'm simply going to take. And you must also keep in mind that a rook in 7th rank or in 2nd rank, yeah, I'm in second rank because it's white's territory. But if I was playing white, this is called the 7th rank. But you must know that a rook in 7th or in 2nd is actually a rook in heaven. It actually makes sense if it's in 7th rank, so that it can kind of rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to develop another rook right here on the b file. As you can see that this is the only open file. So here my opponent came here. I mean, we can take, you can take, I mean, you can just choose who's going to take. So if I take, is going to take. I mean, I kinda want to pin him, but it's okay. Let's just take. Even if he takes, it's actually okay. There's no problem at all. Yes, my opponent took right this. Now I want a move like this actually to say, just to create some few threats right there. So if he takes, I'm actually fine. I can still take. Yes, that was a good move from my opponent. So I'm still up a pawn, but the position is in my favor. Why am I saying so? Because once I jump right here on e4, I'm actually giving a fork right there, of which my opponent is still defending just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it's something. Those small things count, right? So now we also have this guy. That guy is actually hanging. So yeah, I'm going to play the move here, bishop to d6, and I'm going to try to put pressure right here on this pinned piece. So if your opponent is a pinned piece, you can actually use it to your advantage, right? This guy, you can't just play this guy. He actually lost just from this position. He lost the game. And now I can even jump with my knight. I can even go in aggressive to put pressure on that single piece that is pinned. I mean, it's just GG's for us. We develop our pieces very well. I mean, who doesn't want a chess game like this? We can go like this all day, every day. And this bishop is not playing anything at all. Just look at the squares. The squares are covered. Bishop can't even go backwards to help with the dark square. And as of us, we are dominating with those dark squares. Well, I'm simply going to take because it's a free piece. Who doesn't want a free piece? It's free cheese macaroni. That's what others do say. Okay, so now the situation is kind of different. So when you're up in material, what you want is to convert the game right to your advantage. So my opponent is trying to do some sneaky moves right here, but it's actually okay. But what I don't want is if I take, you must always know that to take is a mistake, right? So if I take, he's going to activate his queen, and I mean I don't like that. It's actually okay, but I don't like that. I mean, unless if I'm going to attack this way and then I'm going to try to promote these pawns, that's what only makes sense. But after it takes, the problem is I'm opening up right here. Okay, so what must I do now? I mean, we can open up here just a little bit so that we can escape. So just open this. My opponent can try this and maybe also get a free piece. So which is why I say to take is a mistake. But as of now, it's actually we don't have to worry about anything. We are still okay. So that we're just going to come here. You can even try to come here again, which is going to be funny because we're going to come here and then you won't have a time to make a draw. So is he going to take this piece? And he does. So now we're still up a pawn, right? But like I said, this guy doesn't have anywhere to play. And when we're up in material, remember what I said? We need to convert. So I'm simply just going to exchange this bishop. And the more I exchange this bishop, the more I'm going to have power because I have the extra knight right here. Knight. Let's see what our opponent is going to do. I mean, he's actually playing pretty well, but also us play very well. Okay, takes we are going to take. We are putting pressure here, maybe also here, but I'm not sure. But as of now, we're putting pressure right here, and we also have some checks coming in to face the king. So my opponent is trying to take this guy, but he can't take that guy, and he's also trying to come here. So now we have to think, how are we going to give him a fast checkmate, right? So if I come here, he's going to maybe take here or take there, doesn't matter. But also at the same time, I'm threatening a mate here. If I give him a check like this, he's going to go somewhere there, which I don't like. So let's just play this one. Let's just go and put pressure right away because I think that's the only winning move that we have as of now. It's actually not winning because my opponent can try to escape there, and also we can take this one. You also have to keep attention rather that we can take, but we can try something. And also, it's very unfortunate that if I give him a check, he's going to go back somewhere here or there. So what can we do? I mean, I can just take this piece, right? Then there's also this check. So let me just take this one. Yes, there's this check, and we are going to come somewhere here. We are still fine, by the way. I mean, well, now my opponent made a mistake. Was that piece was actually helping you? So now if I come here, he's gonna go somewhere there. Then I'm not sure. Oh my God, mouse sleep. Did I just mouse sleep? Come on. Come on. Come on. How did I mouse sleep? Oh my god. We need a new mouse. Oh my god, I'm just going to resign. Mouse sleep right away. Well, GG's.